Hey YouTube, here again. I've got another bunch of pickups for you. This time we're looking at the remainder of my charity shop pickups that I've already shown you over the last several months, or at least up until the end of March. Everything I've grabbed in April I'll do in a separate video probably early next week, once we're halfway, sort of the halfway point of the month. And I'll do them separately. We've got mostly DVDs, there are some Blu-rays, pretty much everything, with a few notable exceptions, buy nowadays from the charity shop, especially with DVDs, unless it's something very special. It'd have to be cheaper than £1. I very rarely pay £1 for a DVD movie these days. Like I say, unless it's something that I'm really wanting, or it's something special. So most £2 for £1, £3 for £1, £4 for £1, sometimes even £5 for £1. Unfortunately, this lot has been in and out of different boxes so many times over the last few months as I've been accumulating them. I've lost track of, certainly for some, as what came from where. I'm going to try and remember as I go along, but not everything has a price sticker on. So a few of them, or more than a few of them, I'm not going to remember where they came from. But they all came from charity shops. Anyway, we'll get started. So this first one, I can tell by the sticker, it's from the YMCA. Now, at the time I bought this, they were doing buy one get one free. So this was £1, with another one for £1. They were literally 50p each. This is brand new, sealed. Coast Series 3. Oddly now they don't do the buy one get one free anymore. I was in there a couple of weeks ago, and they're now doing their DVDs at 15 for £2.50, which is a bit of a weird one. They're all still marked up as £1, some marked up at £1.50, but I don't necessarily want to buy 15 DVDs in one go from a charity shop, especially when sometimes you struggle to find 4 or 5. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, that one. Anyway, move on. Now, this one they did pay £1 for, and this came from Budwick Hospice, if memory serves me. The Coen Brothers collection. It's a 4-movie set, which we have The Big Lebowski, The Hudsucker Proxy, Barton Fink, and Blood Simple. I think Barton Fink is the only one of those I've never seen. The Hudsucker Proxy, I really enjoy that, of course. Big Lebowski I've got on Blu-ray twice at least, I think, 2 different releases. Blood Simple, again, awesome movie. I don't know that I own that one either prior to this pickup. This one, yeah, I'm sure you're all going to laugh. It was a case of they were 4 for 99p, and I was struggling to find a 4th one. So I grabbed Footballers' Wives, the complete first series. Yeah, I know when I'll ever get to watch this, if ever, I don't know. But it is what it is. Then again, probably not as part of the same 4 for 99p, but the same deal from the same store. Again from Age UK, Coast. This is the complete first series. Oh, I can remember the charity shop that this came out of, but for the life of me, I can see the interior, but I don't know which one it is. It's definitely not a age concern. It's definitely not British Heart Foundation, but I honestly can't remember. Anyway, this was in fact £1.99, and I paid £1.99 for it. But it's a whole season of South Park Series 3, which I didn't own, so I was quite happy to pay that for that one. This came from Teesside Hospice, I do remember that, and it was part of a 3 for £1 deal, and it's Hellboy, the director's cut, 3-disc set. We're getting on to some more ordinary DVDs. I don't remember where this came from. Bottoms Up with Paris Hilton. Boogie Nights, great movie. Zombie Diaries, don't know anything about that one, but it's a zombie movie. Van Damme movie, In Hell, not seen that one. Jackie Chan, Rumble in the Bronx. Hong Kong Legends, Jet Li's smash hit movie Hitman. Again, another one that I'm not sure why I picked this one up, but Sleepover. Complete first series of the Osbournes. Some John Belushi, The Continental Divide. The first of quite a few snapper cases. Don't come across these often now, at least not in decent condition. And that's Dirty Harry. Some of these, but not this one, are double-sided. Often these older DVDs came with full screen on one side and widescreen on the other. But yeah, Clint Eastwood, Enforcer. Daylight Robbery. The Snapper, Gothica. Jackass Volume 1. Complete first series of The Hustle, or Hustle should I say. And another Snapper, Practical Magic. And we've got a double DVD set, Saturday Night Fever and Staying Alive. This came from Marie Curie, I think. No, Sue Ryder, sorry. And it was £1 for the two. The Royal Box comes with Young Victoria, The King's Speech and The Queen, and this again was part of a 4 for 99p from the Age Concern or Age UK, Age something. Can't quite see it on there, but yeah. And we've got again another one of these 4 for 99p, the extended edition of The Bourne Identity. Some Tracy Lords in Not This Earth, cheesy science fiction B-movie. A steelbook of Lay Cake, Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. The Cowboys, oh sorry, Space Cowboys, another snapper. Grab another pile. Never Say Never Again. Ninja Scroll. Extreme Measures, another snapper case. Nativity 2, great movie. Orgasmo. Some Daria, just a few episodes from the TV show. I think they were just random episodes, I don't think there's a specific season or part of a season. The Woods and Hansel and Gretel. Okay, this one, I got this for trade and I can't remember why I haven't traded it in. Maybe it just got lost in the pile. Anyway, Spirited Away, awesome animation. Yeah, already got that. Valley Girl, film that I've never seen, and was very intrigued. And I've heard so many times director Kevin Smith going on about how much he loved this movie, and I've never ever seen it and found it quite recently, so yeah, I'm going to be watching that fairly soon. This one is another Butterwick Hospice pickup at 25p. The Beach, great film. 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. This is complete series 6. Repeaters. I'm trying to remember where I got this. I think I got it again under the Butterwick Hospice pickup, and didn't know anything about this. I bought it literally for the time travel aspect because I love time travel movies, and it was one that I wanted to watch pretty much as soon as I got it. And for some weird reason, I thought I'd go on eBay to see if there was a Blu-ray release, because I'd never heard of it before. And actually I didn't go on eBay first. I went on Blu-ray.com, and the only one I could find was in Germany. There might be the US one, I can't remember, but the only one I could find on eBay was in Germany, and it was something ridiculous, like £3 odd for the Blu-ray. And I should have just bought it, but I didn't. Decided to watch the movie first, and although it didn't blow me away, it was reasonably good. It was quite slow in parts, and I thought, you know what, I'll get the Blu-ray. Went back on eBay, and the price had gone up to £11 in that 2 hours it took me to watch the film. The seller must somehow, I mean, they can't, there's no way they would have known that I'd be looking at it, but yeah, they put the price up, so I never did get it in the end. I should really go back on and do another search and see if it's cheap again. Yeah, so yeah, it's not the best movie, but it was okay. And this was from Heart Foundation, part of their 3 for a £1 deal. Escape from New York, Battle of Britain. Then Churchill Said to Me with Frankie Howerd, a sitcom from the 1980s, maybe even the 90s, I'm not sure. I haven't seen it though. Pretty Little Liars, the complete first series, again part of a 4 for 99p deal. I couldn't pass that up. Joan Casper, Hit the Road, USA. I really enjoyed the first film, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. This was 50p. God, I don't think we're even halfway through this yet. The Cooler. The TV series Jekyll. It says season 1, but there wasn't anything other than one series. But yeah, it was really good. Another snapper case. Batman and Robin. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Part of a 2 for a £1. Or £1 each, buy one get one free. As it turns out, I've already got this. For some unknown reason, I thought I had Smiley's People, which was the sort of the follow-up to this, and I even looked on my phone. I couldn't find it on the app, and then when I got home and looked again, it was right there. I don't know how I'd missed it, but yeah, so I ended up with 2 of those. This I got in the is it the Cat's Protection or Cat something, and they're always expensive. I actually paid £1.50 for this one. But it's brand new seals, Rogue One on DVD. I didn't have a DVD copy of this, or a DVD on its own copy. I've got a DVD and Blu-ray combo, big sleeve. But one thing when I was in there, I thought was quite funny. They've got a big sign up saying all DVDs now 5 for £5. I don't think I've seen a 5 for £5 on DVD sign for years, because nobody sells them at that price anymore. They're always so much cheaper. But yeah, I had to get that. It's brand new sealed. Don't know anything about this one. The Believer. Awesome film. Last Action Hero. As Time Goes By, series 5, and it's the only series of this I've got. Again, it was one of those 4 for 99p, and I was struggling to find a 4th one, so I just grabbed that. some Keystone Comedies. This is volume 1. Again, Keystone Comedies, and I believe this is volume 2. Volume 3, volume 2. I don't know. It was 3 in total, and the other one isn't here, so maybe it's further down the pile. Oh, 50p, some horrible histories. This one came from Budwick Hospice. Mickey Blue Eyes, another snap up. Get it open. Waking Life. I started to watch this and I ended up switching it off. I really couldn't get away with the animation. Didn't like it at all. Yeah, sadly, really, but never mind. Speed 1 and 2 double pack. The Nanny Diaries. Don't know anything about that, but it's got Scarlett Johansson in, so I grabbed it. Jonathan Creek that I didn't have. The Grinning Man. Yeah, I got the last of the 3 Keystone Comedies that I got. This one being, I can't get it to focus. Anyway, if you can read that, brilliant. Moving on, we're almost getting there now. Afterlife, from Liam Neeson. This is another Oxfam, one of the 69p or 2 for £1. There must be another one here somewhere that I bought with this. I definitely didn't get this on its own, but this is a kind of a Doctor Who fan thing called Downtime. I don't know really much about it, but it's got a few actors who used to be in Doctor Who many years ago in it. This is the Star Wars trilogy bonus disc with the big 2.5-hour documentary, which for the life of me I can't remember what it was called, and it'll bug me now, but I'm sure it'll come to me as soon as I finish recording. We've got True Romance, the director's cut. The Living Dead. What does that cover remind you of? Very reminiscent of The Walking Dead. Triple feature of Road Trip, Euro Trip and Road Trip Beer Pong. Mrs. Brown's Boys, Unplugged and Unleashed. Yeah, that must have been the other one I got from Oxfam. And the 2 for £1. Some more Christmas. The Smurfs Christmas Carol. Bad Santa. Oh, what's there now? Rocky Horror Picture Show. This one's still factory sealed. Phantom. Don't know if Brace for Impact is part of the title or just a tagline. Looks like a submarine movie. Great 80s sci-fi. Cocoon. Oh, excuse me, Cocoon. That's another one of those 3 for £1 from British Heart Foundation. First series of Peaky Blinders, which was 50p. That was from Budwick Hospice, because I recognise the label. As was this, Runaway Car. Don't know anything about that, but I was just intrigued by the title. This one, I am 99.999% sure this is a bootleg, but I had to buy it anyway. He-Man and She-Ra, Secret of the Sword. Again, this was part of the 3 for £1 deal. I mean, look at that artwork. How can that be original? It's got to be a bootleg. But look at the disc. And yeah, that's definitely a bootleg. But like I say, I had to get it anyway. last few. We've got Escape from LA, Top Gear The Challengers 6, the IT Crowd Series 4. I actually did pay £1 for this one. It was one of the few of the IT Crowd that I didn't own, so for £1 I was happy to grab that. Finally, for the DVDs, Vincent, it says Series 1, but again, was there any other series of this? I can't remember now. But yeah, I've seen some episodes, but I don't know that I've seen all of it, but from what I remember, it was really good. Yep, so all the DVDs. And there's more than I thought as I was putting them together. And then a few Blu-rays. This one I picked up as part of a 3 for £1, but I can't remember where it was now. I think it was probably Teesside Hospice. Stranded, but it's Christian Slater, so I had to grab that. Some cheesy looking sci-fi. This one I did pay £1 for. Yogi Bear, triple play, Blu-ray DVD. I think the digital copy was well out of date. I Come With the Rain. This was again part of a 3 for £1 at Teesside Hospice, but not at the same time as I bought that one. I got that one at a different time, but I do remember picking that one up. This one was a heck of a bargain. Was part of the 4 for 99p. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides in 3D. So I was chuffed to find that. Literally, they were putting the new stuff out on the shelf while I was looking, and the lady put that down on the shelf, and a second later I picked it up. So it was literally gone almost immediately. Then these last two both came from two different British Heart Foundations. So we've got Fast and Furious 6, which was 99p with the slipcover. And there is a digital copy in here. I don't know if it's still valid, but you're very welcome to give it a try. And if it works, or if it doesn't work, either way, just leave a note in the comments, let me know. Thank you very much. And then finally, Fast and Furious 7. Again with the slipcover. This one came from a different British Heart Foundation. It was £1.99, but it was factory sealed at the time. But I've opened it since, because this was the only one of the 8, in fact, that I didn't have the digital copy for. So I opened it just to redeem that. It also needed the movie on Blu-ray as well, because I didn't have the Blu-ray since I got rid of all the steelbooks last year. So yeah, that's all, well, apart from what I've already shown you, the charity shop pickups over the last few months. I did a few in another video a couple of weeks ago, whichever was the first video that I did when of the recent batch of videos. And then also I did those VHS pickups as well, which I think were all charity shop pickups. Maybe one wasn't, I can't remember now. So this is everything else, like I say again, apart from what I've bought this month, which I'm going to do an update video for those, probably early to middle of next week. So yeah, still got plenty more. What have I got? I've got a bunch of CEX pickups, and that's probably close to this amount again in that. And then I've got stuff that I've picked up out in the wild in places such as HMV and Cash Converters and places like that. And then all the others, I think, off the internet, you know, Zavvi, Zoom, eBay, Amazon, that sort of thing. So maybe put those last two together or separately, just depends, because there's still quite a few of those, and it'll be another long video. I don't like to do long videos, but sometimes, I mean, with this lot, I haven't really left a gap anywhere that I can split it into two, which was maybe a mistake, but it is what it is. Anyway, if you've got all the way to here, thank you very much, and well done, because I'm pretty sure people must get bored watching for this long. But anyway, I'm running out of things to say now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.